Hello, everybody, and welcome to our free live preview of California Psychics, where we show you exactly what it's like here to get a reading with us here at California Psychics, and to what it's like to get a reading with one of our top tier psychic advisors. This week, we are joined by one of our fan favorite psychics and someone who has been with California Psychics for over a decade, Psychic Rika. How are you doing today, Rika?
Hi, guys. I'm great. Happy Thanksgiving week. I hope everyone is getting ready for some Cool Whip. That's all I want is a Cool Whip.
I was in the conversation today, so it's the second time I've heard Cool Whip being mentioned.
It's a sign.
Today.
It is a sign. Better than
So,
11/11.
Definitely want to thank everybody for tuning in this week as well, and we do want to wish you an early happy Thanksgiving. But before we get started with today's free live preview of California Psychics and start answering some questions from Psychic Rika here, I do want to list off just a few bits of information for our audience. Now, if you are wanting to connect with Psychic Rika here after seeing a free preview of her abilities today, make sure you click the link in the description of the live stream that you're watching right now so that you can connect with her for a private one-on-one psychic reading experience and receive a guaranteed answer to your questions. Remember that this is the only way to receive a guaranteed answer, to go to CaliforniaPsychics.com or the California Psychics app. But stick around because we'll be shouting out Psychic Rika's exact schedule and the ways to reach her later in the live stream. So before we get started, I do want to list out some ground rules for questions. Unfortunately, we're not able to answer any legal or medical related questions here at California Psychics, and this includes during our live streams. And if you do ask about another person, please make sure you at least include their first name within your question, because this will allow Psychic Rika to more accurately answer your question tonight. In my last note before we get started, we want to urge you, all users who are watching, not to add any users who message you for any second readings after the live stream today, especially those on Facebook or who any of our users joining us on Facebook. These users and profiles are not associated with California Psychics, and the only way to get a reading with Psychic Rika here and our verified psychics is to go to California Psychics.
Call me. I'm trying to make a phone image. I'm doing good.
Some questions. Now, Psychic Rika, have you seen any questions pop up that have really popped out for you that you would like to address?
I have. I went to this one right now. Will new love interest Carrie? And then also Brittany in my C. But then there's a few I wrote down. Okay, yeah, let's start with that. Carrie, I wrote over here. New love interest anytime soon. If so, how soon? Is it someone I already know? Give me every detail you possibly can under the sun and the moon. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Tell me more. This is the thing. I do think it's someone you know. Okay. I think you are hanging around this person. I'll say end of September, October. If it's the beginning of September and end of August, fine, but I'm going to go September. You know him. I think you knew him last year. I feel like you've known this person a few years. Maybe you've gone up and down, or maybe you've never quite crossed the line, but you feel like you're up and down even as a friend. Anyway, they said the time is this December before New Year's, December 12th. One thing though, Carrie, they're telling me to warn you, to give you a warning about love with you. You've got to transform any negative thoughts of love or cynicism into something else. Even while I'm talking, the vibration, I don't even know if you're listening right this second, but the vibration I'm getting from Carrie is like, yeah, which is interesting, right? Because she wants to know so much. So I think that belief is not your friend when it comes to love. And I would not get predictions about love that you can choose to believe or not believe, because then you're just playing with yourself. And I think you're just doing games to your own self. So with this prediction, you're going to have to play along, they're saying. So Carrie, what you're going to have to do is say, okay, I need proof. I want proof. D names are also everywhere around you. I want to be like, is it Danny? Or any kind of D. So D names are connected to you. I think you know this person. I think you've known him for a few years. I think a lot was last year, on and off. I think they're coming back in December. I think though that I'm being warned to tell you that like you have to transform your reaction to love in your life. Okay, that's that. That was longer than I thought, because I think these are quick ones in the beginning. Okay, Martin C. Future work or something like that, or love.
I can try.
Helen, you can grab that. Helen, she's part of my thing. Helen Zaska Zutko. Yep. Hi, thank you so much. Okay. Where did I put your name? There you are. And H names was the very first thing that I was connected to before we even started. I wrote down, okay, I want to get to that H. Yes. I feel 2 or 3 important interviews. I feel like someone you're interviewing with, like you really want that particular company, or you've interviewed with them before. Also, J names are connected here. When I get J names, it could be like, oh, Grandpa John or James, or it could be a J, any kind of J connected with the company. I think you are getting interviews. I am being told to tell you that you can have a start date before the end of January, so you can get started like January 20th or so, depending. Also, they say that you need to include your mother in your prayers. For the sake of my mother, this is the job I need, the money I'm going to make. And there's also M names connected to you. So the answer is yes. I got J's and M's connected either to your family, alive or dead. I'm just making them simple initials right now. We go with first initial, first middle, last name, or it's with the company. So congratulations. And also it's a job that maybe you wonder, maybe, it's like a tiny bit less than you wanted, but like there's more growth opportunities. In the end, you'll make more. David Lynch, Tyler. That just flashed in front of me. Did we get Martin yet? Okay, no. You got Karen?
Yes. Martin.
Martin C. Yep. What's the future look like for work? This question makes me feel like he's asking, like, am I going to get what I want where I'm at, or do I need a new job? You have energy of self-employment or self-business. So of course, there's quite a few industries where you can be kind of self-employed. I feel like you need to put more energy into something where you would be the boss. Real estate is coming to my mind, but it could be other, just again, independent fields like that. If you are currently working in a building or with people, right, whether it's at your home, I do think you're gonna have to leave that job to get what you want. I just think the money for you, the business for you is in your own hands, and you should become a financial entrepreneur. You should become an entrepreneur. Okay. Okay, Susan, she found two little apple seeds in the shape of a heart. No, I don't think you can think these ways. I mean, this is the thing. Like when you get signs, you make them your own. You know, if you want it to be that it's two twin flames, that's fine. We already know you guys are bounded eternally. But I was hearing something a little bit different. These are the seeds of healing being planted within your family. I think it's about sowing the seed of health. Remember that old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away? I'm not trying to give a medical reading. But this is what's coming up. So I feel like it's your beautiful soulmate helping you, helping for prayers of health. That's the answer. Well, me and X work out will. Okay, so that was Susan. Teresa, future with David. And we can, I know there's more than I thought, I guess. I
think I saw Teresa. Yes.
Okay, and then the last one after that will be Sophia, who, but she says, my name is Fanta. Okay. What do I need to know about the future potential with David? And how is he currently feeling or energetically connected to me? Well, what they did is they took me 9 months to 12 months in the future, and he was standing in front of you in an altar way, like a wedding. I think what you need to know is that his emotional, mental, psychological problems, whatever he might see a therapist for, are not your outcome. And you need to really, exercise some sort of, prayer, affirmation, connection, energetically, spiritually with him, such as, I have no doubt I'm going to get the David outside of your troubles. I think he's got some emotional troubles and financial troubles from the past, but I think that if you can really connect to his heart, this guy loves you, but he may not, you may be looking so much at his deficiencies that it's hard to bring forth the other. But they just say the future holds a wedding-like ceremony or connection within 9 months, which means even if that just means you're connected so well, you're going to have that, and that he's healing, and that you need to connect to his healing and say, my name is Teresa, I guess, and I'm going to actually get to be in front of and stand in front of the healed David at our wedding. And that's the thought you need to have every day. That's your mantra.
Right.
Last one was Sophia, and then that probably is enough. That's all I took. Sophia, my name is Fanta, wants to know about John. Will John ask her out this week?
Yes.
Hi. I got yes Friday up to another 7 days. They literally said 6 to 9 days. That was my answer. That's my answer. So the answer is 6 to 9 days. Okay.
All right. No, yeah, that was a great little kickoff to our live stream.
It is fun to do that.
I bet. Absolutely. Yeah, we have a bunch of questions coming in, and I bet it's a lot easier than you think.
Hi, Donna. Donna keeps saying hello.
So, next one is here from Brittany, who is asking a career-related question.
Oh my goodness.
Was in school. I think you can see also the question too.
A new daycare is posing to school, and we're losing students. I'm questioning how long our play school can last, when or if their daycare will close, and whether I should change jobs by June or September. I think you should change jobs immediately. I feel immediately. The latest in my mind is March, but I think immediately. I think when people say, when they're worried about jobs, like, I'm going to have to obviously respond, not just from a psychic place, but also from an ethical place, and a place that, my own mom would tell me, So like, please start looking for a new job. I actually think it's a blessing in disguise for you. I think that you're going to go to a better place, a happier place and a place that's actually more grounded and rooted and has total stability. Right? How long can that place go last? It probably can't. It probably can't. It probably can't last. I got like maybe February. Like it can't last. Like, yeah, you should change June. You think it's going to go all the way through June or September, but I think you should change it now. Okay. I'm being told that this could last maybe a month or two. Like there's no, what if like it's not going to last? So yeah, that's the answer. Feels urgent.
All right. Now, before we get into our very next question, we are about 15 minutes into today's preview of California Psychics. So I do want to shout out you, Psychic Rika, since you've been providing us with some great answers to kind of kick off today's live stream. So if we let everybody know, for those who are seeking that one-on-one psychic reading experience with you, and those who are seeking a guaranteed answer to their questions as well, can you let everybody know when is the next time you'll be online and available for these readings on CaliforniaPsychics.com and California Psychic Center?
I'm going to get off 5 minutes early here so I can get right back on the phone from 4 to 6 California time today for 2 more hours. Tomorrow I'll work from 10 to 3 California time. Wednesday, I have a schedule posted, but it's a little bit in flux because of Thanksgiving. But I do believe I will at least be here in the afternoon from like 12 to 6. And Thanksgiving Day, I'm just going to be probably also working at 12 to 6. I'm going to go back to one of my old schedules just for this week. And the next week, it'll be different. So please look at my posted schedule. I always have a schedule posted. I never not have a schedule posted.
Thank you for that, Rika. And for anybody who missed that information as well, please do not hesitate to click the link in the description of the live stream that you're watching right now to pull up Psychic Rika's profile on CaliforniaPsychics.com, where you can book that one-on-one appointment with her. Get started with California Psychics if you have not created an account yet. But if you are wanting to connect with Rika, you can reach her through phone call, online chat, or offline. You can message, whichever way you prefer to get your readings. Rika, I saw you write down a question real quick.
So I didn't. I let it go because I thought, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not supposed to do it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I already forgot. Oh, it was a guy. It'll come back. Oh, no, it was a lady wondering why she has not heard from Paul.
Right.
Patty's her name. Patty, I put Patty Mendez, Martinez. I put down Mendez real quick. Okay, Martinez. Okay. My on and off, currently no contact with Paul. So why is it off now? Oh, any insight of the whole union. Okay, fine. And we've been, hot, cold. Right. Well, the whole thing sounds hot, cold. So that's the nature. That is what is consistent. So you do have consistency right now. The consistency is just not your favorite kind. It's just called hot, cold. But let's find out why it's that kind of consistency. Here we go. Exhale. Also, your dad's energy, Patty, is so strongly connected to you. Paul's, to me, his up and down nature is rooted in 3 to 5 years ago. You may know what that is already, so take a note. When I go into people's natures, why they're behaving, and there's a past reason, like a past time, an event in their life, the easiest thing to say to that is that, again, you've heard me talk this way before, that somehow you're able to connect to the Paul irrelevant of that, one that is not affected by that. There's also a lot of smoke energy all of a sudden around him. I was about to say financial stuff, but I just saw the smoke around him. So that either he could be a smoker or he could have come from smokers. Okay, that may be something you have to know about him to know. The other main reason they say, and I don't think I've ever quite said this to anyone in this way, they said the other reason he's up and down is you allow it. And I don't normally go to that. I usually go to their psychological places and stuff like that. Oh, we had a house fire? So there's smoke everywhere. Okay, so there was a financial thing. The smoke is the fire. Is that fire from 3 to 5 years ago? Or is it current, 3 to 5 months? I'm glad you're right here, Patty. All right, so all right, fine. Bringing that up again. I think that the way this changes is that you have to change your yourself. You have to say, that's it. My name is Patty, and my first love requirement is a consistent on relationship. And I want you to start praying for that, whether it be him or someone greater. If you do that, the tense energy change. Now I can see what can happen for you. And they showed that you guys would be consistent from February on, and that you end up getting this person a consistent way. So when they tell me that you allowed it, I've never quite said it like that. I'm sure I have at some point, but they said part of the reason up and down is also you allow it. But I think what affects him is things that 3 to 5 months ago, the house fire and his finances. And I think he just doesn't even know another way to be in a way right now. And that's why you have to make a decision in your life about what kind of experience you're going to have. And you can pull that out of him. I actually think this guy can become very consistent. So I don't know how long you've been together with him, if it's been 2 years or 3 or what. That's the answer. I hope that's clear.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Maddie, for submitting your
Good luck,
question.
Patty. Thank you for that verification of the fire. That's important that we get verification of things.
Yes. Now, next question that I'm submitting for you, Psychic Rika, is here from Sarah. You want to read it out as well?
Mm-hmm. I've been working through some matters of the heart. Will everything work out? Thank you. It's so interesting, right? Because I think there's a part of your heart that says no, even though there's hope, but like no would be the impossible answer. Like harder for it no than yes. I feel this is connected. The family energy that came up in this reading that connected, maybe the roots of where you got to your present place seems to be a female connection to your dad. I'm going to say your dad's mom, that somehow your dad's side is connected here. Sarah is an incredibly bright woman, they're telling me. And they say, Sarah, you know, everything you're writing out, your journal, you should really turn into a book. They make me think you could be a therapist to help other people. They think that you should use all these matters of the heart as your mission on earth. They do show that you are going to have your happy family. That happy family does look like it is a family with a mate and children in the future. You're okay, honey. They also bring up a brother energy, which could be your brother or an uncle energy for you. They say that she's really smart and she's super bright. And that the thing is that she just has to make sure that she doesn't use that intelligence against herself. She's okay, honey. They say she's better than not. She just doesn't know that she doesn't know. She doesn't know how far she's made it. Honey, you're more healed and better. And also too, I want to give you this energy, like, you know, you get to win where you're at. Like, even if you're having matters of the heart or there's a relationship or you're dealing with things to do with, you know, your parents or upbringing or whatever, or the past or just your own stuff, like there's nothing in the universe that says like you cannot win while simultaneously having problems, right? So I want you to start saying, Sarah, I win where I'm at. I can win where I'm at. I can win with who I am and where I am. I'll win. When I say that, male energy, probably romantic energy, to me just fades out of your system, and I feel like, you know, your family rises up. So it's the Tower card. You know, the Tower card in the tarot, everything falls apart, but you just need to really visualize that new city coming up. Sarah, you're further along than you know. The answer is a big yes.
Thank you, Sarah, for submitting that question today and for connecting with Psychic Rika during our live stream today. If you do want to connect with her, you can always visit us in California.com as well. Next question for you, Psychic Rika, is from Travis. This is Travis reading.
Well, Gabriel and I, Travis. Yes. It's the sweetest energy. I think Travis wants to give her a ring. Will you confirm that, Travis? If you get your girl back, you're going to marry her? I also feel children energy, which means you could have them or, you know, you might in the future. Travis, Travis, your beautiful heart. You have to say, I easily reconnect with Gabrielle through the truth of my heart. You're the one that has the most heart. I mean, you have a lot of heart. You have so much heart, people could probably walk over you in love, but like, you'll reconnect, honey. Don't let yourself feel less than. Like, don't make yourself something not good in the name of someone else. That might be bad English, but the answer is yes. So when. Oh, so cute, this energy. I can't handle it. Before January 2nd, maybe it'll be December 3rd through the 10th.
Thank you, Travis, for submitting a question today. And I'm just looking out to see if we mentioned anything else. Not seeing anything, but thank you, Travis, for submitting your question today. Also,
she loves him. You're welcome, Sarah. She loves him, Gabrielle. She just She's got a lot of prerogative, and he's like a guy that's a hard worker. So, like, she can test him. Okay. You're welcome, Sarah. Thank you so much.
Right. Next question for you, Psychic Rika, is from Beth.
Does Alan love Beth? Can you tell me if Alan loves me? This is hard. No. I guess we have to give an answer. No. Crazy. Is it forever or is it just current? Something happened to this guy's psyche like a year and a half ago. I feel this guy's got some stuff in the brain that keeps him from loving. I feel like you should not, this feels like a narcissist. I hate to use words like narcissist and things like that because I think they're so common to our culture. But like my feeling with Beth right now is I'm getting no, and I'm also getting like she should not stay around him. I just get that he's manipulative in some way. Like I feel like she may also have control, that she wants to be in control of this person in a way. And like, so like she puts up with stuff, but my feeling is that he does things that are weird. I mean, I don't know. I'm not feeling good about it at all. I feel like, Beth, you deserve not to be gaslit. That's what I'm saying. Boy, that's the no. Now you guys know I do say no.
Yes, Psychic Rika is not afraid to give you the news that you need to hear, not just what you want to hear, which is very important because now you can at least take that action and move forward.
I won't lie about it or what you got to do to get it. You think that just because we call psychics, you don't have to maybe do stuff because it's just like fated. No, then everyone would. I mean, then no one would ever do anything.
Very true. No, thank you, Beth, for submitting that question.
Yes, Heather Klecker. Oh, I guess we got on this trick. He still loves you, honey. Did he get chubby? He looks a little chubby. He loves you like he loves you. He's going to always love you, even if he's got his own issues. I want to say he loves you like a fat kid loves cake. I used to be a very lover of cake. I used to be a very large lover of cake myself. He loves you, Heather. You love him too. I think there's love here. All right.
Yes. Thank you, Heather, for submitting that question. And just a reminder, yes, Heather's seen the question in the chat. Psychic Rika did just answer your question. And we'll go ahead and send you a message to make sure you saw that. Next question that I see here is one from Pamela. If you want to read that one out, Rika.
Happy birthday. What do you see for my birthday on Saturday? I feel like there will be an unexpected surprise that will occur. The first place I went was like a brand new car outside your home. Like literally I saw a house and car with a bow. Is that something that's possible, Pamela? For real? Let's see. Sure, honey. I agree. I'm going to, like a surprise party at the house. Would that make sense if I saw a surprise party at the house, and then the car could be they drive? Okay. The other thing I thought is tickets to something. I saw tickets. You're going to get tickets to something that you want to go to. And J names are connected here, either in your family, alive or dead, in your family, one way or another, or friends, but J's are connected. And J's can be first, middle, or last name. And I don't think it's location. If you do live in Johnstown, tell me, or don't, whatever, but J's are connected. They say yes, 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 yes. That and things like B, like Brittany or Betty or Brianna, like B names, Bob, Brian. Okay, that's what I have to say. Yes. If there's a surprise party in that house, or you got a brand new house and a car, we all need to know if you actually literally got that kind of surprise. But I could be picking up on a surprise party. Also tickets. I said that already. Oh yeah, tickets could fly you somewhere. Okay. Yes.
All right. Thank you, Pamela, for submitting your question today. And we really hope that answer from Psychic Rika resonates with you too. Right before we get into our next question, I do want to also shout out Psychic Rika here because we are about halfway through today's live stream today. Psychic Rika, can you please let everybody know when is the very next time that you'll be online and available for one-on-one psychic readings on CaliforniaPsychics.com for those who are seeking a guaranteed answer to their questions through either phone call, online chat, or offline message.
Okay, some guy born in 1989 wants to know about his career. Okay, I got lost in those questions. Okay, so yes, I'm telling you my schedule. I'm going to be working right after this. Like I'm going to get off 5 minutes early as I always do. I'm going to hop right back on for a couple of hours. I'll work tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 3, which is California time, Pacific Standard, Wednesday afternoon and Thursday afternoon this week, Thanksgiving. And then next week, I'm going to go back to the schedule I have been working, which is split shifts on Monday and Thursdays.
Right. Yes, and if you're missing any of that information, please do not hesitate to contact our wonderful customer service team. They would love to help you out and help you get started with with your California Psychics account, or getting you connected with Psychic Rika here. Now, I saw this question here from Terry. If you want to hold on to some of those questions that you.
I know. I'm not even taking notes. They're going so fast. I probably shouldn't take a little note. I'm good with what's going on. We're going to let you pick them.
We have one here from Terry. She's saying there's a long, profound history on a complicated dynamic that she can't go into on here. Okay. But she would,
BJ and F, which is so interesting because I just called out. Okay, here we go. Okay, so maybe let go of everything in the head, Terry. I'm gonna blow out all that stuff. Here we go. In the next 6 months. All right, thank you. You will. Also, I don't know why, but I feel like somebody has dodged death. It could be Brian, it could be you, it could be someone in your family. Did somebody have a near-death experience or almost die? Can you answer that, Terry? That's something that I think if you know, you know. Please don't give up. Please don't give up. Please don't give up. They show an image of the future of this man kneeling down and asking for like your hand in marriage or the equivalent. They put like a cowboy hat on him, which just makes me think old school country, kind of like old school energy. You can't give up. You can't give up. You can't give up. Terry's obstacle is, it's not that she gives up. Terry doesn't give up. Terry's obstacle is that she doesn't have faith in the subject. This is the thing when you're asking about people that have like limitations and you know it, and you think, well, I know I want my prayer answer, but it's not being prayer answered because they're who they are. And we lack faith in their capacity. You must make room for their capacity. If you cannot make room for that change in their capacity, then you should move on because you're just asking for something, but then disbelieving it. So your soul may not allow that kind of prediction to come true, right? So whatever it is, I think you need to unlimit him and you need to say, okay, I'm willing to lose my control and unlimit Brian. I'm willing to have the supernatural or out of the blue or profound experience happen. I'm willing to live on our higher nature. I don't use the word soulmates a lot. I don't use twin flames a lot. Like I'm just not that esoteric anymore. When I was younger, I probably was much more, but I'm not. And so I think that like, you have to recognize that, your capacity has to develop for that reach out. Because it can't always be he lacks something. I mean, then where's the capacity? So open the capacity within him, within yourself. Yeah, but no, I think so. I think this is love, real love. Yeah, it's profound. I agree, profound and long. But let's transform this profound, long, complicated dynamic, which is the name of your love karma. They let us know my love karma name is long, complicated, and dynamic. And now your new love karma is going to be, you know what? I turn that. I turn the land on it. I now turn that into the opposite, into the medicine. I turn it into the ease. You will, honey. And then Frank, that's the last name, right? Did his dad die? His last initial F? There's a lot here. You're being helped. Okay.
Thank you, Terry, for submitting your question today. I'm a little bit flaggy, but
I like that one a lot because I think like what came out like this idea, like, let me present to you my love karma, right? But this idea that we can change our own experiences in life, but we usually have to open up a narrow pathway that, we have to unbottleneck.
Thank you, Terry, again, for submitting your question today. And if you are wanting to connect with Psychic Rika, you can always do so by clicking the link in the description of the live stream that you're watching right now to visit her on CaliforniaPsychics.com. Now, next question that I have for you, Psychic Rika, seeing everybody's questions on or everybody's comments on YouTube, I have seen Marina's comment. So We are wanting to get her some support today. This is a very
People were saying,
unfortunate.
call her, like pick her, right?
Oh, yes. Other people wanting, well, just to support Verena as well. This question does
Wow.
get a little bit, yes,
Correct.
heavy. So we do want to get her some insight, and hopefully some very,
Did she have the
um,
near-death experience? Huh.
yes.
Interesting. Interesting that like I would talk about an accident or near death or something, and then this person had a car wreck, but it could be things are like doubling up, you know? Okay, so just looking about your job and money. Okay, you're a gifted woman. You're a gifted woman. So it's Verena is your name. Uh, Verena, you're a gifted woman. You need to write down everything you're going through. I think you have a spiritual mission here. They're telling me that you can put out a spiritual product, a spiritual mission. They think that you can like build a website, you can attract people. I think you need to speak about everything that happened to you. I think this is like a life shift major, like a butterfly coming out of a cocoon. So I guess what we want to find out is just like when things change soon, I'm going to interpret that as like financial, right? Like she's she's having troubles because she's not making money from her job. I guess that's how I'm going to interpret it. They say yes, things can change for you coming before March. There's a D energy. I want to say dawn. So maybe there's a D person in your family that can help. I do think what I said in the beginning, okay, V, I do think what I said in the beginning is that you have a spiritual mission here. So I think that the first thing you do is say, I'm going to turn this car wreck into my spiritual mission. I'm going to turn my problem into my mission. And I want you to ask your senses to open to how you can use this devastating situation to fuel your new life. When I talk that way to you, and if you take on that kind of sensibility I'm talking about, like the words I'm saying verbatim, the next thing I saw like a romantic love. You may already have it, but I saw you and this taller person in this romantic love, and I saw this house, and I saw like a total different life change, like financial and everything. I think you're a gifted speaker. You just start speaking. This woman's supposed to help people. You really are. Maybe you could work on this company. I don't know. But like you need to help people with this situation. So by March, things are starting to turn around. You probably want it tomorrow, but just know you're on the right way. But I think I would start asking like, this is going to turn into my mission.
Mhm.
10
Thank
years
you.
ago, single 10 years. She was single 10 years. Okay, well then that was a premonition, right? And that premonition came with, so I was able to see that future outcome when I suggested that you say somehow this car wreck will become my mission. That statement is a cause, and the effect I saw coming from that was your long-awaited love and security, living security.
Wonderful. Thank
I work
you,
on the
V,
realms of cause
for,
and effect. Cause and effect is a real deal.
yes. Thank you, V, for connecting with us through today's live stream and for sending forward those questions
Jacob,
to Psychic Rika. Now, we are sending you healing vibes, V. So just definitely
yes.
keep us updated on that journey. We definitely want the best for you and just it's right for you.
V is
Um,
super clairvoyant. Okay, just
I,
FYI.
um, Now, next question I
Hannah.
have for you is
You love Hannah.
yes.
Hannah, Hannah, Hannah. I think this is the Hannah. I don't know. I think I've talked to Hannah before. Okay. Also, Joe, Steele.
Jacob.
Um. All right, here
I
we
can
go.
go
I
for
don't know why I just want
Jacob.
to say Nancy so bad. Nancy, Nicole, Nathan, ends. Are there ends connected with Hannah or Jacob? Maybe later. Hannah. Okay, so let's take an Excel. I'm thinking too many people thinking at one time. She's so cute. Hannah's so cute. They talk about first. They talk about work and money. They make me think like you're an independent. You feel like a marketing energy. But they make me think like you're an independent kind of person. So like I don't know if that just means you do like in like you're a consultant and you go and do things like that. But they talk about independent energy with money. Really good. It felt like a marketing vibe. Also, they made me yes, it's you. Also, they made me think about wedding energy with you, Miss Hannah, and they made me think about. Maybe finally in June or so, maybe it'll be before, but maybe by June, you'll be able to know that like you can really start to plan a wedding, like your wedding, like yours. wonder if we should do cards.
Okay, yes, we can switch
I saw
into
work. I saw work advancement. It made me think she was an entrepreneur, like, you know, or like does her own consulting thing, like somehow has her own business in a way, or operates. Okay, really? That's what it feels like to be a high school teacher. Do you have a second business you're thinking, or is it just that because I thought you did because you do so much homework, you have to do so much homework? What would be the advancement for you with this job? They say there's advancement with this job. Were you thinking to become a principal or an administrator or something other than just teacher? Did you have a separate business? The energy of you going out could be that she goes and does like visits to kids' homes or just like these student conferences or something, but she was so independent, which I think a teacher is. I just think there's financial advancement for you with work. And if it's marketing, you know, which means like preparing like all the tools, then that's what that means. But wedding energy was up the strongest. And her own wedding. Get ready to get ready.
all right. Thank you, Hannah, for attending today's live stream.
Yeah, the week is with Nicole. I know that, Jacob. I knew that. Oh yeah, for you. Oh right, for you, Nicole. Okay, right. So I just ripped it out. Right, I did forget for a moment. Right. The N is for Jacob's Nicole.
Yes.
3 to 6 months. I see Jacob. We already talked, but I see Jacob. The whole world gets to know. I see Jacob. Apps. Yeah, right. Thank you for that. I see Jacob. Jacole. I see Jacole. That's what I see in 3 to 6 months. I see Jacole on Newsweek today. Jacole finally got it together. Yeah, that's exactly. He answered his own question. Yeah, it's Jacole. I see a trip, a wonderful trip in March. It looks like tropical to me. There's also another trip energy down a river, for real. Oh, is that the Niagara Falls thing? Okay, it might be. The water. Yeah. I see Jacole. That's what I see. Okay. We should do this because it's only 10 more minutes. I'm getting off in 12 minutes.
Yes. So we're going to be switching over to our card poll section of the live stream. Thank you, Jacob, as well for submitting.
This feels like a little bit of a wacky one. Like all these thoughts are everywhere, but that's okay.
Thank you, Jacob, for submitting your questions. We can connect you with Psychic Rika today. Now, yes, we are switching over to our card poll section of the live stream. For those who are unfamiliar or joining us just now, you can submit your questions through the form of card polls, like love card polls, career card, general, dealer's tricks, etc. But while we get those questions in the chat, like some people are already doing, and thank you. Rika, can you please shout out when will be the very next time that will be online and available on CaliforniaPsychics.com for those who are seeking a one-on-one guaranteed reading experience with you through either phone call, online chat, or offline message?
10 minutes, maybe 11 or 12, but I'll be back on there right before 4 o'clock. And then tomorrow from 10 to 3, Wednesday afternoon, we'll just say 12 to 5 in the afternoon sometime, and Thursday might change a little bit today because of Thanksgiving energy. My Thursday schedule, I'm going to change, but I'll be here in the afternoons. Even I will work Thanksgiving this year.
Wonderful. And if you are wanting to connect with Rika and see her schedule and appointment slots, please click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now. We're going to be kicking off into card poll questions, trying to get as many as we possibly can.
I think we should since there's only 10 minutes, we should just put it up and let them go and research it. And that way they get the card and we get as many out as possible.
Just give like a sentence for everybody too, so that way they can take away at least something with it too. So we have one here from Ascending Universal Butterfly, wanting to get guidance from their galactic council, their spirit guides, moving forward, please. What do the cards have to say?
I love it. No wonder I'm using my special deck. I had a dream about this deck. It came to me in a dream. And the next day the lady came over to play. She was psychic and she brought this deck and she gave it to me. So for Ascending Universal Butterfly, your galactic council says the devil. So girl, sounds like you can free yourself even more, right? The butterfly comes from a cocoon and breaks free. This is about playing, having a good time. It's governed by the god Pan, and it's about breaking the shackles that bind you, things that would keep you out of love, out of happiness. I think the other side of the devil, sometimes when we break free of happiness, is a lover's card.
All right.
Break free of your chains. Fly.
Butterfly from YouTube. But next one. Oh yes, I'm seeing that option too, Hannah. But thank you for attending the live stream today. Okay, moving on to our next question real quick. Allie from YouTube, Allie Girls, or Allison, excuse me, pressing a career card, please.
Well, so many cards dropped out with her, but we'll go with this one. I got the magician. So the magician sees, knows, and hears, but is silent. So they know exactly what they're going to get, what they want. They don't talk about it to anyone. They just go about getting it. So that's the answer for career. So you need to know exactly what you're getting, how much money you want to make per year or per week, what kind of work you want at home, not at home, what's it good for. All these cards dropped out, which was the Tower, the Father of Fire, and Brother Water. So it makes me think that this job is good for building up a new life, which is going to include more of the things you want. I feel like she's been through she's getting a new life. That's what, to me, this magician means. So I want you to create a job that incorporates a new life. Like, I get the job that lets me have the love I want. I get the job that lets me have the vacations I want. I get the job that lets me pursue my creativity. Like, things like that. You need to incorporate the rest of your life in your job wish.
All right. Thank you, Allison, for submitting that question. Next card pull is here for Becky, who's pressing a love card, please.
Hi, Becky. Love. The love boat. She's reminding me of the love boat. The star. That's beautiful. I like the star card for love because the star card represents the ability for divinity, our connection to our own soul and divinity. It's reminding me of what Jennifer Aniston has said recently about her new flame. She says, "The love I seek is seeking me. I'm open to receive." That's her boyfriend. Her boyfriend's some guru. So this reminds me of that. So it reminds me of like a mirror and like what you're seeking. And I think that it means to me that your divinity, like your divine, like if you really produce your love through your highest nature, that this mirror will come to you. This cosmic mirror will come, because the star card can break down all the stubbornness in the universe about love. So this is a card that says breakthrough.
Wonderful. Thank you, Becky, for submitting the question and attending today's live stream as well today. Next question, but before you do, the Psychic Rika is from Jess.
Everything we go through, love is like the thing that makes the world go around. Okay, I don't know why I just heard the word divorce. I don't know if that's a past or something you're thinking, but let's just go with the card. Sunshine. So it sounds like the love can be bright. So even if you're going through a destructive time, it sounds like the sun will come out, like the phoenix rises. The sun comes after the moon, right? In the tarot. I think your future is bright. You should wear shades. I wonder if she's been divorced, though, because I keep hearing that divorce, but the divorce might be the sunshine. Seriously. Bright. It's bright, Jess. It's future bright. If you're asking about a specific person in this question, the future would be bright.
Wonderful. Thank you, Jess, for submitting your question today and for attending today's live stream.
Mercury retrograde.
That's others. Just submitting your thing in the chat. Angelica, who is wanting to know between Jay or Carlito for our love card, please.
Oh, we can't do one card for a three-person question. Jay, Carlito, or someone new. Let's start with Jay. Let's see if we can handle it. We're going to try to get yes and no's. Jay first. Okay, Brother Earth. I'll come back to that. Carlito second. Mother Earth. This is not helpful at all. Someone new. The Empress. I'm going to go with someone new. I'm going to say Jay or Carlito, I'm going to interpret it this way, hold too many similarities to karmic bonds in the family. Let's go someone brand new. The reason I'm doing that is the Empress would be you, right? And I think like the creative's new energy, I think you really need to find your goddess partner. Someone new. That's the answer from that I'm taking from the cards. But you can take these back to your table. Brother Earth, which is Page of Stones, Mother Earth, which is Queen of Stones, and the Empress, which is the Empress. Someone new. That's the answer. I feel that's coming from her dad's side of the family. Someone connected to her dad's side of the family that's passed away is someone new. You have not found your person.
Well, thank you, Angelica, for that. But for the
Debbie
answer.
Lynch's question, will Tyler propose eventually over time? I get between February and April right now. If you're hoping for Christmas, then maybe it's a surprise that I can't tell you.
Right. Next question is for Akanas from YouTube, requesting a dealer's choice card pull, please.
General then, right? Just any card. We'll just take any card.
What message do they need to know for 2026?
Okay. And we've got 4 more minutes, just FYI. So if you want me to do a fast draw, let me know. Okay. You got the 3 of Wands, which is recognition. This is the 3 of staves, 3 of arrows. That's good. I think this means that finally, it sounds like you're going to get success. Like, for example, like you write an award-winning thesis. Finally, the hard work you put out is recognized. You're developing an app and it's going to get sold. You're going to be recognized for who you are. This is pretty good, but you know what this is? I don't think this is just like work or general. I also think there's recognition and love coming for you. I feel like you're about to be ascended, like you're going to be an ascended plane. So dealer's choice is recognition. You're seeable, hearable, knowable, and what you're seeking is actually right around the corner.
Thanks.
You're going to get redemption. I feel love. I feel love and money. I feel love in like business.
Wonderful. Thank you to Akanas for submitting their question. And if you do want to connect with Psychic Rika, you can always do so on CaliforniaPsychic.com. Now, next question is here from Tiffany, who is requesting a career card. Thank you.
Okay. Also, that Debbie, who we answered about her love life and the sun, she turned around and asked if D was going to move there. I would say yes. I would say yes. Next few months. Meanwhile, let's get this card going for Miss Tiffany. Career, congratulations. You have such nursing energy on you, like medical heart energy. Even if you're not in that profession, you have such a nice heart. So I think if you use your heart, you're such a beautiful heart. I think you need to really connect to the job that you can use your good heart in. Okay, magic came up again. The magic, same thing. Know, dare, will, and be silent. So why don't you put your craziest wishes down about if you could make money in any way, what would it be? And I feel like you will be connected to that in the next 2 months. So you have such a nice heart. Her heart is so good. So she is such a caretaker somehow. She's so caring. So I think, when I got this job, one of my lists said, a place I could really use my gifts and talents for the sake of good. And I wanted to connect to benefit, beauty, and good. And benefit obviously was being paid, so I could eat. Beauty is, being able to share who I am, and good is helping other people. And this job has fulfilled every aspect of benefit, beauty, and good. And I am able to use my gifts and talents for the sake of peace. So that's, Tiffany, what you need to do. She should open something too. She could open a spa or something. There's like that nursing energy on her. She could open a spa or something with beauty. Okay, only one more because I only have, yeah, girl. Why don't you open up a spiritual spa where you come in and you get steamed and then people read tarot and then you share your empathy. And then you can do like even, I don't know why I went dancing at this place, like, belly dancing or spiritual dancing. I don't know, girl, but you got to open it up. You got to open it up. It's an oasis. Everyone wants to come.
Yes. Thank you, Tiffany, for joining us.
That was
for today's
3:55.
live stream.
Okay.
What did you say, Rita?
One more quick. I've got like 10 seconds. 20 seconds.
All right. Then we have one here from Liz T. Just whether Paul and
We'll make it.
Yes.
All right. Got the 9 of Swords, which is a smoke screen, which says that so many people want to give love to you, throw roses at you, but they can't because of things that we remember. For example, I'm not a good singer, right? So if I'm not a great singer, maybe I would hold the fact that I'm not a great singer against me and I can't even get other things. So this is a card you should definitely look up. It's a card that says you have to change the tenets of your heart. Like you have to decide you're not what everyone has said. Honey, don't get back with Paul. No, he'll come back, but don't go. No, you need a clean slate. This card made me feel her emotional nature. You need to also let go of all the negative things that you either do to yourself or someone did to you. This is a card of either someone abusing you or you abusing yourself. I think you self-abuse. I think you think negative things about yourself with this dude. We need a new person. Okay, that's my closer. I love you guys so much. I'm exiting the studio. Have a great day.
All right.
Thank you.
Now, Psychic Rika is hopping online on California Psychics right now. So if you are wanting to connect with her for a one-on-one psychic reading after the live stream that is ending right now, you can click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now to pull up Psychic Rika's profile on California Psychics. And you can connect with her also on the California Psychics app as well. You can connect with Psychic Rika and all of our gifted psychic advisors through phone call, online chat, or offline message. If you have any questions about getting started with California Psychics, please do not hesitate to give our wonderful customer service line a call. They would be happy to get you started with your California Psychics account or booking with Psychic Rika or any of our wonderful psychics. I really want to thank you, everybody, for attending the live stream. And until next Monday, where we host our next free live preview of California Psychics, thank you, everybody, and hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Bye.